everybody, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2. And today we are starting on a new campaign here. Last time we finished off our Empire campaign, so now it's time to begin our foray once again anew into the old world and into the realms of Warhammer 2 here. And today I think we're going to start, despite my best judgment, a Skaven campaign here, as Claw Clan Skryre. You know, a really powerful faction, if you're good at them. And, you know, here I'm gonna preference this with saying I am not good at Skaven. You know, their playstyle not exactly jiving with mine, but they're still pretty cool. They got some fun stuff, so, you know, we're gonna be just trying the best that we can here, and, you know, having a good time. I think we'll be alright. We start off in an interesting position here in Skaven Blight, real close to some pretty easy factions to knock off right off the bat with Estalia and Estalia. But then, you know, Bretonnia, and especially the Wood Elves, are going to be a bit of a problem. Bretonnia can be if they survive until late game, which they probably will. The Order Tide seems pretty strong. And then, of course, you have the Dwarves here. Hopefully we can knock them out before they get, like, too powerful. Bretonnia is definitely going to be an issue if they can get Grail Knights and stuff and just Knight spam, because it's very good at just murdering Skaven infantry and stuff if you can't, like, gun them down fast enough. And then, of course, the Wood Elves are just a pain in the ass. They will fuck you up. You don't fuck with the Wood Elves, man. The AI can just auto-resolve them to death, but let me tell you, when you fight them in a battle, oh man, they make you want to die. But anyways, enough blabbering on. Clan Skryre here, you already know, gonna be creating all sorts of horrible technology that will kill just as much of us as the enemy. But hey, you know, that's okay. That's the Skaven way. Anyways, let's go ahead and get right into this.
Supreme Warlock Master, your knowledge of science and sorcery is unsurpassed. This is your chance to experiment and make the world your playground of diabolical weaponry. Perhaps the Estalians could be your first test subjects. They may well be harboring a wealth of warpstone, and will surely offer little resistance to a carefully aimed doom rocket. To the north, the Bretonnian dukedoms fight for honor and chivalry. Yet they have a soft underbelly, which could easily be exploited by Skryre's under-empire. Many greenskins dwell in the mountains north of Estalia. They do not know it yet, but both they and the Estailians could prove useful fodder in furthering your research. Your workshop awaits you, my lord. Let the power of warpstone be felt by all through the explosive experiments of Ikit Claw.
Damn straight, you know? Who needs, you know, safety regulations when, you know, you're just messing around with warpstone? It's basically magic, you know? What can the laws say about that? Anyways, here we are. Let's go. Ikit Claw here, starting off with a very nice army full of just regular clan rats. We got 3 good units in here, though. Rattling Gunners, Warplock Jezzails, and Doom Flayers. All very good. And, we're definitely going to want as many of those good units as possible. As, you know, regular Skaven infantry, just, not very good. You know, not very good at all. But, hey, that's okay. So, with getting up started here, this is a very good line. So, what I know about Skaven, alright, I have played a couple campaigns, just trying to get better with them, and from what I've learned is that infantry is completely fucking useless. And, yeah, we just want to be able to spam better stuff as quickly as possible. So, you know, we'll see how that goes. But for our starting here, we got, like, we don't have any food coming in, but we can get Estalia pretty quickly, I think. So, Skaven Blight, go ahead and build up these, like, slave wheels. This whole line of buildings for the Skaven, very good. Because it gives you a huge income to all of your buildings. Reduces the amount of food that you're getting, but it is very good. So we're definitely gonna want that up, and probably get our growth up as well. Try to get the settlement up as quickly as possible. Skaven Blight is very good with, you know, all of these building slots we're gonna have. Going to be very important for our expansion, but, you know, first step, real easy. Tomorrow, gonna be able to march in here and just go ahead and wipe them out. And, you know, this wouldn't be a true proper campaign if we didn't go ahead and just jump right in to help me get accustomed and to, you know, just see the slaughter of mankind here. All right, and bam, here we go into the fields of Estalia here. Welcome to Estalia, gentlemen. All right, we're going to go ahead and gamble. Are we going to get anything good? Oh, let's go. We're only going to get good calls when it doesn't matter early game. Though, honestly, like, Warp Lightning is a pretty good spell, actually. So I don't mind that at all. We can make some use out of that at least. Anyways, okay, so Skaven slaves actually just cannon fodder. Look how many of them there are. This is what I love about SFO. Just insane amounts of Hordians. 280 per these models. That's a lot. That's a lot. While they are terrible, they're not going to do anything in combat. They will soak up a lot of shots and really distract the enemy, that's for sure. And we're going to go ahead and put our ranged stuff over on this left flank. Well, Black Jezzails, of course, the sniper teams of Skavendom. Pretty good for taking down single entities and monsters and stuff like that. Definitely going to want plenty of them. And they have the Warp Overcharge ability, which causes damage to themselves and takes them longer to reload, but they hit harder. Which is pretty good. And same thing goes with these guys. A lot of Skaven units will have something special like that. Alright. And the Rattling Guns, we're going to want to flank out to the side and just have them mow down, because the amount of damage they can put out is so goddamn good. Meanwhile, the Jezzails, just want them to sit back and pick them and, you know, just skirmish them a little bit, I guess. Try to snipe them down. And then, of course, our Doom Flayers. Go ahead and check these guys out. Pretty good at just getting in there and mincing infantry. They're actually really good. Doom Flayers are a really nice, like, kind of hybrid chariot infantry blender unit. You can just send them in there and they'll do pretty good work. Of course, they have a Warp Overcharge as well. Alright, we also do have our nuke rocket, but we don't want to waste our first one here. So we're just gonna let our basic army here take care of these guys. Let's go and push up.
Yes, quick! Skryre, crack! Yes, master. Scary.
All right, Ika Claw here, our lord. He also starts off with his brass orb ability. Not going to be too good to start with, but with his skill tree, he'll actually be able to upgrade that. It does okay. It's not the most impactful like bounce spell, but it'll do enough. I actually push you guys out like this way. Jezzails can start shooting from here. They got enough range. Yeah, you guys don't have shields, so get guard mode. Alright, just start sniping these poor pikemen. Oh god, yeah, they don't stand a chance. And it's pretty good. They have pretty high missile strength, so they're likely to, you know, kill models in a couple of shots, which is pretty good, especially because they got a nice AP on them. And of course, our heroes here as well in SFO, Warlock Engineers are reworked, so they kind of have this mortar thing going on. And Ikit Claw has his Warp Fire flamethrower hand, which is pretty good. You'll love to see it. Alright, bring you guys back. Alright, now they're starting to get stuck into combat, so we can kind of just overwhelm them here, surround them. Alright, Warlock Engineer, you're just going to get in there and start messing them up. Alright, bring you guys out to the flank. You guys can, like, come in with a side charge. Alright, we can go ahead and call down some Warp Lightning.
Unleash warp hell! Time to die! For the burning tide!
Alright, I'm bringing you guys back here.
Rattling gun! Clan rats! Ikit Claw! Casting death pay!
Beautiful. And you can see these Doom Flayers over here actually absolutely melting those pikemen, which is pretty good. Oh, yeah, and those Rattling Gunners turning around just in time. Yeah, and you can just see them just getting absolutely destroyed here. Yeah, get them to charge back in there, and yeah, the pikemen just absolutely don't stand any chance. I mean, against this, what can you do? God, these little machines just completely covered in blades, just, you know, doing dirt bike 360s within your ranks. I mean, what is one man to do against such power? Our cowardly Skaven slaves, of course, running away, but that's okay. Alright, and bring our lord over here. Should call down our brass orb. It won't do much, but, you know, just to see it. There it goes. Mess up these swordsmen a little bit. Make them unhappy. Oh, beautiful. And those sniper shots, just really good. They're actually also really good at murdering, you know, routing units. They have a really good, important unit to kill that's running away. Gisele's pretty good for that. But anyways, that is the enemy destroyed. These poor Estalians, they never really stood a chance against our Vermintide. And bam, there we go. The poor Estalian is completely overwhelmed. Which is funny, because you can see these guys have quite a bit of kills, actually, but, you know, when it's all on Skaven slaves and stuff, it doesn't matter. You know, we just have so many. Alright, so, first of all, let's see how much food we have. We don't have enough to fully max out, but we can take it in at tier 2, which would be pretty good. Another really good thing about Skaven is you can just move in and take an area. Alright, and we're definitely going to want some food generation going on here. That's definitely something that we need. And that's actually a good thing about Babili. No, not Babili. Someplace around here. Yeah, Margigliano has pastures, which is good, because that can give you quite a bit of extra food. Which we're definitely going to want. Yeah, so yeah, food going to be a bit of an issue early on, because we don't have a good capacity or good ways to generate it. But, you know, we just you know, power through it. And kind of get through it with just taking as much territory as possible, really. Alright, Nicket Claw here. You know we're going to have to go for that lightning strike ability. And so it's worth looking over what he has here. So those don't really care. Bonded Service is probably what we'll go for. That's okay. And probably Ancient Cunning after that. Because the extra ambush success chance is pretty good. We'll go ahead and get Bonded Service up. And then our hero here, our Warplock Engineer. Increased mobility. Absolutely. And then standardized firing drills. So that all of our missile units can shoot even faster. Always good. Oh, you always like to see it. Alright, you're going to sit up here. Probably get some more Skaven slaves just to help bolster the roster right now. They're really cheap, but as you can see, they're not very good either. You know, but they do have the numbers. They can get in there. They can swarm pretty effectively. And, you know, that's kind of all we need from them. You know, they're slaves. You know, a dead slave, who cares? Alright, the dominating scheme unlocked, hell yeah.
Test subjects.
Alright, and definitely upgrade that to get us some more food going. As you can see, having bad food, not great. Makes all of our people very unhappy. But, you know, we'll do what we gotta do. That's alright. So we got our Forbidden Workshop here.
Contains...
I understand, Mr. Guy. Where we can go ahead and upgrade all of our different units, Doom Flayers, Doom Mills, weapon teams, and some of these are really strong. And of course, build Doom rockets, which are pretty good because they're literally just nukes that you can call down on the battlefield. But there's also some good stuff around here as well, just for it. And of course, we can get our undershops, and as Clan Skryre, we can get our, I think it's in here, our Scheme of Doom, and he can actually go and set up the basis of a nuke that can just wipe out a settlement without us even having to fight about it. fight over it, which is, you know, pretty good. Definitely something that's nice to have. If I can do that to kind of help cripple Athelorn, I think that would be great, because they're really the thing that I'm kind of most afraid of. Alright, looks like Pio Skryre coming out here thinking he can do something, but, you know, we're going to go ahead and show him that he's wrong. Not going to trust Auto Resolve because it won't like us here, but I think we can do just fine beating back these filthy Estalians. Alright, and bam, here we go. Just into the next one. Each thing we can go into, you know, each battle, just keep on pushing them up. Alright, so we got our Skaven slaves here. Alright, and all of you guys too here. And kind of just want to kind of spread these guys out, see if we can't, like, force the enemy into an awkward position here. And my plan really is to have these Doomflayers mess up their backline and, you know, stop their archers from doing too much, and then, you know, just having everyone else murderize the hell out of their infantry, slowly but surely. You know, the Skaven slave's not going to do much, but they will tie down all of those spearmen and swordsmen. And then the clan rats coming in, you know, just swarm them. While our lords and heroes and our weapon teams do all the heavy lifting. Yeah, something like this, and then kind of push up. I do want our sniper boys, our Jezzails, to wipe out those Pistoliers, because Pistoliers can actually do quite a bit of damage, especially to unarmored targets, so definitely going to want to snipe them out. And since they have such good range, they really can't snipe them out. Oh, look at these beautiful Empire ranks. Gonna have to mess them up. Also push up our rattling guns so they can get shooting on them on the way in. Push up these guys. Alright, so where are their crossbows? Kind of over here. So let's push you guys out this way. Beautiful. Yeah, let the pistolers just shoot the slaves. That's okay. Our rattling gun just kind of messing up their front line here. Alright, yeah, those pistolers getting pretty messed up here. Alright, the Doomflayer is going to be able to go right through them. Let's see if they can, like, group up. That would be really good as well. Alright, you guys can get behind them now. Start messing up those crossbowmen. Alright, pull you guys back now. Put down a brass orb on those guys, just because why not? Oh yeah, those guys getting in there. Perfect, and then we can probably pop down a warp lightning over here. Another warp lightning, oh yeah, definitely there. Alright, get you guys on their general here, see if we can't murderize him. Jezzail, start poking away at those guys. Alright, perfect. And these crossmen are pretty tied up here. Reform our rattling guns, have them start shooting in here. Yeah, Howling Warp Yell won't do anything for us, really. Oh, perfect. They got a really nice angle of fire here right on those swordsmen. Perfect. Those crossbowmen are routed. I'll pull you guys back here. Doomflayer's going to get right in there. Pop down a warp lightning there. Another warp lightning over here. Alright, get these Doom players back over here as well. And help out the front line. No Skaven slaves, they are bound to run, it's what they do. But they'll cycle back into combat before too long. Alright, get into these guys here. And they did close into the rattling guns, but, I mean, they're just... Yeah, they're getting hit from every side here. And they're going to go ahead and rout. Alright, get our lords in there. Kind of help bolster the leadership a little bit. And, of course, get them in just to hold them back. And, yeah. Up down a brass orb all the way over there. Man, the casting range on that is insane, huh? Oh, yeah, and go ahead and just murder them. Doom Flayers get in there, causing mayhem. Yeah, just look at this. The devastation. Empire troops, they can't handle this. Getting shot like it's World War I up in here. Yeah, they're not built for this. Let's keep our Doom Flayers up. Murderizing these guys. They get Claw's little Warp Flame hand. It's doing okay. Oh yeah, getting slowed down by the rattling guns and then picked off by the Giselles. Not a place you want to be, you know? When you're just a man with a sword and a shield, you don't want to be fighting against actual, you know, Gatling guns and stuff like that. Oh yeah. But they're getting pushed out of here now. And there we go. The leadership of man failed. I definitely want to see if we can't go ahead and just get rid of their lord here. You know, and triple fast forward. Try to run down what we can. Alright, and bam! There we go. Lupios on Skryre. Not going to be enough to take us out here. And you know what? Yeah, we don't really get much replenishment because we just have so much. So just enslave them and give us a little bit of extra food going. Alright, beautiful. Then we can finish him off, and then Margarita is kind of left just open. Because there's no walls or anything there. Well, I mean, it has walls because it's a provincial capital, but it doesn't actually have a defensive building or anything. So the garrison's going to be pretty weak. And we should be able to take them on fairly easily. Alright. Now, most of these don't really matter. I mean, Death Frenzy is pretty good. You get the Warp Storm Scorch effect imbued into their weapons. But I mean, most of this is always really good as well. Arms Dealer is real nice. Just the extra ammunition for the whole army. But we'll go ahead. We'll get Death Frenzy in here as well with an Arms Dealer. You know, keep up his spell prowess a little bit as well. Alright, we should be able to move in and finish off this guy. Yeah, decisive victory.
This arms race,
as it should be. And we'll go ahead and enslave them again. Give us a little bit of food, and that pulls us out of the food deficit we were just in. Alright, give me Ancient Cunning, Draft Master, then we can go ahead and get Lightning Strike up. Ancient Cunning is pretty good at increasing that ambush success chance because our regular stance is an ambush stance with stalking. So being able to ambush as much as possible is pretty good. Especially when you have insane weapon teams where you can just murder them before they even have a chance to fight back. Which is always pretty good. So we're going to go ahead get our siege works building here and definitely want to besiege it before it upgrades any further.
No threat of a
and
challenge.
get going on that. I think Warp Guild it's okay, especially against flying factions, but I think we'll just focus on getting that up. As much ammo for these units as possible because they're doing like all of the heavy lifting here. Alright, yeah, we'll be pretty unhappy here, but that's okay. That's a pretty alright garrison just based for tier 1. But hopefully it won't have to come to that. Well, it even has Hellpit Abomination. That's really good. And Deathglow Bombardiers. Probably can handle any basic rebellion, but if they like build up a while, that might be an issue. The Dominating Scheme is really good. That might be worth getting up. But we'll hold on to that for a second. It does give us extra food. With extra food, we can occupy it at a higher level. You know what? Yeah, do it. Because if I can occupy this at even just like another higher tier, then yeah, that would be really good. Because you want to be able to occupy stuff at higher tiers so you can just really get going. You don't want to be stuck using clan rats and Skaven slave slingers for like all of your existence. All right, but they decide that they can actually come out and fight us. Oh, the poor souls. Go ahead and we'll have some menace belows as well to help us out here. We're going to go ahead and show them the error of their arrogance here. All right, and bam, here we are in the hills of Estalia. Go ahead and gamble. Let's see. Are we gonna be lucky here? Oh, we are. And we'll probably go ahead and take this hill. This will be a pretty good hill for us to take. Just look at the amount of hordes that we have here. Oh, it's a thing of beauty, really. All right. Well, we're kind of just gonna form up a little bit weirdly here, just so that I can kind of better take this spot on the hill. Or maybe like that would be better. Still want our clan rats, or our Skaven slaves, up front here. So that we can have them die first. You know, if they die, it's really no big deal. You can place them pretty easily. Just want to protect our more elite units here. Go ahead and just push up here. And kind of try to focus on our left flank here. And they're marching out here. Right, halberdiers. Again, their biggest threat, the crossbowmen. Put up our rattling guns like there. You guys can already start firing. Start picking at those crossbowmen here. I want our doom flayers to go around and out through the back here. And push you guys up a little bit. Alright, beautiful. Alright, push you guys up a little bit. Alright, get you guys up in here. Move up our rattling guns. Alright, yeah, just surround these guys.
Skaven! Yes, yes! Retreat, retreat!
Quite a bit of them in here, so this will be a good little bit of fodder for our spells and abilities. Alright, kind of letting those guys just get picked off here. Yeah, those crossmen getting pretty messed up here. Just try to win out on this left flank here. Yeah, those swordsmen get messed up by the rattling gunners here. You'll love to see it. Try to wait for those guys to group up. Definitely don't want to get you guys stuck in halberds.
Rattling gun! Kill all things! Warlock Gentiles!
Just let's keep on firing at them over here.
It's then leap! Faster, Scotty! Agree!
Yeah, just try to get these guys blobbed up nice and good. Get some warp lightning down on them. This actually does quite a surprising amount of damage. Probably pop down a menace below back here to tie up those crossbowmen. Bring our doom flayers back around here. Alright, good. We almost have our brass orb ability back. Go ahead and just throw that down. chasing down those crossbowmen.
Hail time!
I don't think that's going to be worth the winds of magic, honestly. Just keep on saving it up for,
Prepare! Hit it,
wolf
claw!
lightning. Oh, yeah, look at that.
Warlock Jedi! Spears!
Alright, get into those crossbowmen again. Oh, yeah, these rattling gunners are so good, man.
Hit it, claw!
I really do love rattling gunners. Oh, just... Ba, 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 ba. And they can just rack up so much damage that they're left to just fire in.
Hit it, claw!
Beautiful, and yep, they're shattering, which is... You love to see it. Orc Block Jezzail's doing good work over here as well. And of course, these Doom players, really the MVPs. You wouldn't be able to do half of these tactics without them. They can just go anywhere and just mess up units. Perfect, and yeah, the enemy formation is starting to crumble away here. Go ahead and just get you in there. Beautiful. Victory is achieved. We're definitely going to want to run down any crossbowmen. They're going to be important to take down for the future siege battle we'll have to fight. All the elite units that we can take down, the more the better. Oh, beautiful. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Go ahead, triple fast forward here. Beautiful. Yep, stay on those crossbowmen, please. Have you guys just absolutely wipe out those guys. Keep on them. No need for guard mode anymore. You're too far back. You can at least get a mortar shot off. Beautiful. Alright, and there we go. Victory is achieved, and the capital of Estalia is just that much closer to being in our under our control. Alright, and bam, there we go. Yeah, more enemies put to the sword here. And yeah, we'll just keep on enslaving them because it gives us that extra food. That's really just what I want. Just build up as much food as possible right now. No unit caps, please. That's how I like to play without any caps. Alright, go ahead and merge these guys. Yeah, no reason not to merge them. Just make these units a little bit more healthy. You guys can merge. And, you know, we're not going to be keeping around slave and clan rats for too long, so I'm not really worried about losing any XP or anything on them. Yeah, we got none of those ready to go. Alright, beautiful. We'll just keep up the siege on them. And we got another turn until the rest of our equipment is ready. And it looks like it'll be a pretty easy victory. Yeah, we could even go in. But I want to save a turn to build up my food, and then we'll go ahead and move in and take them out here. Just so I can take it at a little bit of a higher level. Because occupying it as high as possible is pretty important. You know, the faster we can get going, the faster we can build up and stuff. They want $600 a gift. Who are you talking to, man? You're gonna come and demand a gift from me. I should be demanding a gift from you. Honestly. Alright, beautiful. Yeah, the increased mobility is just pretty good. And I mean, upgrading Death Frenzy to get the AoE is going to be important. Alright, so now we can go ahead, move in here, and take Margarita. Oh yeah. Only took like 100 turns in my Empire campaign. And now we can do it super easily here. Unfortunately, we don't have enough food to really occupy it all that much. So we'll go ahead and just loot and occupy it at that level. Well, probably not worth taxing you, just so you don't, like, rebel as quickly. Yeah, we can. That's going to be tier 3. I mean, honestly, just, like, another food building might be good. We really need the generation and the capacity here, man. That does hurt public order a little bit. Maybe having a public order building here kind of help. Yeah, well, we'll go ahead and get that up, just to kind of help this area survive the turbulence a little bit.
Watch your back.
Alright, we got 3 turns remaining on our scheme here.
Chief Warlock, Icket.
But we have gotten up, and we have gotten a lightning strike, which is pretty good. I mean, upkeep reduction for all units is pretty good. I think we'll start going along his other lines here. Get his upgraded warp lightning. And we'll see power armor is also pretty good. And any resistances that we can get is nice. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and get back the rest of our Skaven slaves here. It's nice they have actually 0 recruitment cost. It's all just upkeep for them, which is pretty good. You'll love to see it. Well, if we can upgrade you to tier 3 and get clan rats from you, and even Skaven slave slingers, which would be pretty good. Really just all the basic fodder units that we have aren't really worth a damn. Skaven slave slingers are okay. Ranged units are always just better in Total War than melee units, because they can, you know, hurt units without taking any damage themselves. It's just really cost effective, and especially when your main way of dealing, when your main infantry are just so bad anyways.